It's Friday the 3rd of November and welcome to this week's edition of Nordic Market News after yet another intense week in terms of large cap earnings reports. Broadly, Brent has passed the $60 limit and support in the capital goods sector has also come from the continued strong US dollar. Let's start taking a look at the most important indices. The OMXS 30 has been up week to date at 0.6% as of 10 o'clock this morning, and year to date is 10.4%. OBX is up also at 1% for the week, with a year to date of plus 20.1%. The OMXC20 is down 1.1%, but still holding at 17% for the year. OMXH25 is down also at 0.5%, but still up at 10.3% for the year. And OMXN40 is also down at 0.5% and still up at 11.4% for the year. The quarter 3 result from Danish diabetes giant Novo Nordisk was published on Wednesday. Earnings were slightly above market expectations according to SME Direct survey, but fell a little bit behind on the top line. The preliminary outlook for 2018 was broadly in line with estimates and the stock ended up 0.3%. During his report presentation, Novo Nordisk CEO Lars Jørgensen talked about increased price pressure within the diabetes field and increased competition within haemophilia, where competitor Roche earlier this year presented a positive outcome for their competitor drug. Schibsted, owner of Aftenbladet and Verdens Gang, is up around 20% in Oslo today, following their quarter 3 earnings reports, which operating results 14% ahead of expectations thanks to online revenue. Lowered investment by the company was a positive according to Nordea. Danish medtech company Coloplast forecast an operating margin of only 31 to 32% for next year. According to Inquiry Financial, the market expected 33%. This made the share price fall 12% yesterday, in spite of earnings during the last quarter in line with expectations. Today's undisputed loser in Copenhagen is, however, Vestas, the wind turbine manufacturer. The upcoming and much talked about American tax legislation seems to bode much harsher times for the wind power industry incumbents, since tax discounts are to be slashed by a third for projects with construction starting today or later. Vestas stock price plunged 9% in intense morning trading, corresponding to a market value loss of almost 11 billion Danish crowns. Needless to say, and as you saw in the overview before, C20 is today's worst performer among the Nordic blue chip indices. Airline SAS posted preliminary quarter 4 figures along with a solid outlook for next fiscal year. The market reacted positive and the stock was up 6 to 7% in the morning trade. And according to Sid Bank's comments to Newswire Direkt, the company is in a much better position now than a couple of years ago. Today, SAS hosts an extra general meeting intended to put a mandate for a rights issue in place. Sweden's government intends to not participate there, thus decreasing its ownership after the mentioned several tough years. In Finland, this week's winner is Metso. The company reported higher average prices on the paperboard during the quarter, thus surpassing expectations and pushing the stock price 4.5 higher yesterday. That's all for today, where Stockholm closes at 1 p.m. ahead of All Saints' Day tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you again.